restraints and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams, echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries in black and void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid, living past I'm forced to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy.
In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeat slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echoes shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength in peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave. Eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Ghostly wails fill my head. Chasing demons lost in time. Sanity a steep climb. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Blood-stained blade in hand. Stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air. Spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving blood-stained blade in hand. Stand your ground, make a stand. Curse whispers fill the air. Spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Silence screams, hearts break, nightmares come wide awake. Warriors of woe take flight. Darkened souls embrace the fight. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave. Eyes that pierce into the night, monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Spirits cry, beware, beware.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Game Design Stream. Alright, I can in fact hear myself. Sorry for the delay. I am still technically delaying. I'll worry about that later. Sorry about that. I basically got final notification to finish signing up for Great Escape on the Lake. Oh, 1 minute. Just went through. Order received. Alright. I am officially paid for and signed up for Great Escape on the Lake this August 6th through 10th in Corning, New York. Hey, Mind. Hey, Mad. Welcome, both of ya. Papa, can you hear me? No. Alright, so today we're going to be doing something slightly different. We're going to be continuing on with what we were working, and that is setting up the Quick Start Guide, the beginner box, the initial adventure for new players. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, too many tabs. I will absolutely take pics. I don't want to look you in the camera. In fact, actually, let me do it like this. Hold, please. My problem is... I'll look at Mads in whatever tone of voice I want. So my problem is I have two screens. And my camera, by definition, Yeah, you will. I wish they had the gif of Jack Nicholson doing that creepy ass gif on Twitch, because I would absolutely share that right now. But I like the splash zone. Here you go, splash. I like it. So basically what I'm doing is setting up the... Yay! I know what I need to do. Hold on. I am going to be quiet for just a minute. I'm working. Do. I know I have this saved somewhere. Hold, please. Grab them if you got them. Honey's the cat, and sometimes Honey does need to shut up. I love my cat. I love both my cats, but Jesus Christ. That does not surprise me in the least. Honey's weird, man. Like, I get it. She's a rescue cat, so she's still very much got that skittishness a lot. There'll be days where I breathed a little too loud and she's fucking gone. And there are other days where... Nope. Yes. I always forget the names, but those are by local artists. I will see if I can find links and have them up next stream. Speaking of... You don't need to see my cleaning closet. Sorry about that. I am a fucking professional. Alright. No shit. I did not know that. Yes, it does. Oh, honey, I've been out of the closet for a while. No, I can't do that shit. I apologize. Also, shout outs real quick while I'm thinking about it. I have to wait another 1 minute and 51 seconds before giving another shout out. So, Saucy Sorceress is one of the people I am in the every other Saturday D&D game on Super Destructo's channel. And my wrist literally snapped. We could hear the pop across state lines. The next one I share as soon as it lets me will be... Right. My fucking bones, dude. Will be Wee Lil Kaku, who is one of the other players. I don't fucking know. Wee Lil Kaku. And the game is run by Super Destructo 2. So, no, you're giving me way too much credit. Yeah, D&D 5e. I am not a fan of the system, but it's what Super wanted to run, and frankly, I'm happy to be involved. They're a great fucking DM. I am absolutely happy to be part of that group. They're two solid players, and mostly I get to run around being a jackass kobold, so that's fun too. Nice. You mean you don't want to check out the super awesome Shattered World game that's being run on Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern? Shameless self-plug? Joking, joking. Aw, poor honey. Alright, I am not able to find that. Anyway, let me get back to work. Yay, crappy French accents. That is too fucking loud. Hold, please. Nice. Okay, I've got you, I've got you. Oh no, you're good. You are all good. I was like 80% joking around. Alright, so next up is how checks work. Close. It's actually an alternate reality, alternate universe version where all of the major characters are women. Selena and Lois are Batman and Superman, respectively. Look, I have a reputation to uphold at this point. My pettiness has carried me this far. I might as well fucking run with it, right? It's fun! Only if you say linoleum again, Mad. Everybody loved that shit. Alright. Aw. Poor baby. Where did I... There's my water. So I don't know if I shared this yet. Hold, please. Ah, shit. Ah. There we go. Maybe if that baby would join the military, he wouldn't be a fucking freeloader. So, this is going to be the cover for the quick start guide. I mean, yeah, that's basically what you need to play any tabletop RPG. Look, petty bullshit is what brings us together. Okay. back to the right tab. I'm sorry, Mind. I love you, but you're gonna need to explain that sentence to me. Okay. Good group, Mommy. Sorry, thinking for a minute. Well, that's just not a good D&D group. If you can't get slimed by the gelatinous cube, why are we even playing? Really? No, that's about where we're at, Mad. The good group mommy loves bukkake. That's the moral of the story. At least that's what I got from it. That's what she got from it too. Does your resume include good group mommies and bukkakes? So I also want to say, I don't know about on y'all's screen, but on mine, Mad and Mind, you're both the exact same color. Tabaxi, that's the cat folk, right? Yeah, on mine you're both purple. You're both the exact shade of purple. Your names both start with M. They're roughly the same length. So, at first glance, not on my fucking screen, you're not. I'm not saying you're interchangeable. You're two distinct and lovely individuals. But I get confused easy. Alright. So checks. Just be careful. There are people who like to eat the crayons. I at least know you're supposed to color with them. Umber's a bitch to cook. I just fucking... There it is. Tofu umber? Ugh. No wonder I never eat that one. For me, tofu just always... I don't know, there's just something about the texture that just feels fake as shit to me. I can't explain it. Jello? Honestly, it depends. I like Jello. I like Jello shots. But I've never, like... I'll have times where I'm craving a burger, or I'm craving pasta, or I'm craving a good veggie stir-fry, right? Or curry. Curry. But I've never been like... You know what would hit the spot? Fucking Jello. Never had that. And oh, come on. Everybody loves fucking horseradish and salami and fucking sardines shoved into their Jello. That's just science. God help me, I was so distracted I almost said, levels don't exist in the Shattered World. You spend your XP to directly increase your level. See, that sounds decent. Mad, texture for the carrot bacon or for the Jello? Ah. Yeah, it's... I don't mind Jello. I like Jello. I just... I've never had a craving for Jello. Like, I've never sat down and just been like, I'm gonna fucking eat this Jello. Um, it's just not my thing. I think the last time I did Jello was for a Halloween party, and that's specifically because I was making Jello shots. Um, in fact, I think that's when I went as Orin. Uh, I think the only people on the stream right now already know who Orin was. But basically, that was where I made Jello shots and put them in fake syringes because Orin was a doctor. So I had syringes of Jello shots that we could take, and it was fucking great. Um, that was amazing. I loved that. That was great. Those were good. Yes. That was a good year. Yeah, I fucking feel that. Yay, Drama Llama! I'm gonna fucking stab it and eat its hands. What was I doing? I got distracted. Shit. Well, sometimes I crave fucking hooves. Sometimes you feel like a... Sometimes you don't. Alright, I am gonna focus. Kind of. Yeah, absolutely. Say hi. Universal hello. Just say I ranted about something. They'll know it's true. You don't even have to say what, just in general. Yes. Rant about ranting. And Destiny Airlines. I've flown on worse airlines. At least it's not fucking Delta. As long as there's no fucking log truck. Right? You can tell what airline hasn't paid me to be a fucking sponsor. Well, that didn't fucking... There we go. I will figure that out later. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Mind. who... like, I used to live in the South. You go to Dairy Queen for some things, sure. I didn't even know they fucking sold fucking nachos. Like, huh. Right. Or shitty burgers that are only $1. Like, full disclosure, the part of upstate New York I grew up in, it's getting better. But at least when I was a kid, it was very much a food desert, right? Like, our Mexican food was Taco Bell. Uh, that's the closest thing we had to Mexican food. I remember Spanish class in 11th grade. We actually took a field trip like an hour away to this legit Mexican restaurant that our teacher knew about and took us there so we could experience real Mexican food. That's how much of a food desert we lived in. But I lived in the South. I lived in Texas. I lived in Louisiana. I lived in the Arklatex area. If I want Mexican food, I'm gonna go find one of those shitty little taco trucks where they have a menu written on the side of the truck where every third word is in English and you're half guessing on what you're fucking ordering. And it's amazing. That's where you go to get fucking nachos. You don't go to fucking Dairy Queen. Like, what the fuck, dude? Alright, I am going to continue this later. I apologize for cutting the stream short, however, and I love Mexican hot dogs. Hot dogs. Mexican hot dogs. They're really just fucking hot dogs. Anyway, give me 1 minute. We are actually going to do a raid. The last time I did a raid... I've raided Saucy before. I've raided most of the people. Chorizo Bandito! Oh, for those of you just joining the stream, I apologize. It's okay. My daughter's Mexican. I'm allowed to make these jokes. No, give me 1 minute. I am gonna start the raid. Night Mads, night mine, night anyone else who happens to be watching. Our next stream will be tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be continuing with Clair Obscure. Y'all take care, be safe, see you next time.